Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna... When a family member passes on, there's a lot of stuff you gotta do. You know, there are things you never imagined you'd have to. So I'm standing there in my childhood house, and it is way out there. I mean, we live near an abandoned barn, and the other neighbor was, well, let me back up. I'm standing there, reliving memories that frankly you thought you left them, but as you get older you realize you just learn how to carry them with you over the years. My mother, she's checked out, and my brother, well, So now I'm tasked with clearing the entire house before the appraisers are coming next week, mind you. So I'm standing there, and I notice this glint coming from the neighboring house. Not the barn, this is the other one. Shining off some oil and it's Maud. My old neighbor, that bitch, is alive and tanning, and I have absolutely no reason to engage with this. This is the woman whose idea of fun is blasting birds from her deck with her BB gun, and told me that if my cat roamed into her yard, then he too would be sleeping with the said birds, whose teeth rotted black from chewing, spitting tobacco, and who carried a designated spit bottle wherever she went. This monster of a woman, and still my legs are propelling towards her house because she knew him. I mean, she must have, right? It was just her, my father, and those woods. And so I'm sitting in her den, and she looks awful. And the same spit bottle is right next to her. And I just want to talk about my father, that's all I want to do. But she is just unloading the same stories, the same jokes, the same bullshit. And I just feel like a child all over again. Hours of Porky Patty. That's what she called me. Hours of illicit, back road stories of filth, of gibberish of Porky Patty, Porky Patty, Porky. And I desperately need her to shut up. I don't know what comes over me, just some childhood rage. But I grab the warm bottle of brown spit and it is so quiet. And she doesn't say anything. She doesn't get up. She just... just like that. On the floor. And then, very carefully, I get on all fours, just like an animal. And I am lapping up this woman's spit out of, I don't know, divine justice, defiance, and she's just staring at me like no, I'm the monster. So I gather whatever composure I can muster, and I reach for the door, and click, she unbuckles her belt. Her clothes hit the floor. This enormous woman undresses behind me, and I can hear her, and I think, dear God, this woman got the wrong message. And so I start dissociating before whatever is about to happen happens, but it doesn't. She's gone. The screen door is open, and she's sitting, totally nude, sunbathing on the deck, sprawled out for all the country to see. And this mean, shriveled woman I had nightmares about looked so helpless, resigned to a world she can no longer recognize. And in that moment, I knew in my bones, in the spirit of my father who lives on through me, those woods, that country is mine now. and I'm quitting. That's kind of what I've been trying to get at. I'm not gonna be a bartender anymore, or just not here. I got my plane ticket, so this is my 2 weeks notice.
All of your best friends are going to be in this program. All of them. Gift that keeps on giving.
Be messy and be crazy and have fun.
You really can push yourself to do amazing things in such a limited period of time.
The best art needs limitations, and the greatest limit of all time is time.
Actors, directors, writers, producers, and composers that are changing the game in theater, film, and television.
With artists that are as kooky and crazy and imaginative and as go-for-it minded as you are.
And those connections extend to collaborations I have today, and I am so grateful for that experience.
Hearing from other artists and like more established professionals was just really useful.
It's really an experience that challenges you as an actor, director, playwright, whatever you're doing, producer, and allows you to experience that thrill of art making in just the best form with some really great people.
It's about being bold. It's about challenging yourself. It's going to teach you the lessons that you'll be able to take with you through every audition and every rehearsal and every show.
Trust your instincts because they're correct, and you don't have time to second guess them anyway.
The 24-Hour Plays has provided such an amazing community for me, and I would not be the artist I am today without it.
Don't hold back. Embrace the stress and just go for it.